Hi, welcome back. Attorney Steve Andre, and welcome to another exciting video. Okay, so we're talking in this video about, are memes legal? Okay, this is a question I get quite frequently from people. It's like, I like to do my memes for my Instagram page. Is that legal because I'm borrowing pictures and I'm putting my funny captions on it? And I say, well, it depends. The famous lines of a lawyer, right? So this is what we tell everybody, and it does. It depends. Let's take a quick look at my Instagram page here. You can see these are some memes. You can find it right there. If you haven't bookmarked me by now, come on, I need some help. I've got 391 followers. That should be 5,000. I'm joking. So just if you like that, give me a look here. But here's some of the memes that it pops out. It pops out some of these cool little pictures here. You can put some tags. It says down here, made with Mematic. This is my pro version. It just puts out some funny pictures. These funny pictures are available on the app, and this is a kind of a classic funny meme down here. And so that's a classic funny meme. So, so you have these memes. It's pretty cool. And so today I'm going out to make a meme. I'm on the road, and I said, well, I want to make a meme real quick. So I go to my Mematic. It's an app that you can download on your iPhone. So I go to my Mematic, and I get a pop-up sign that says, realize that some of the photos may be subject to copyrights. See our policy. And so I was like, that's weird. Why does this just pop up all of a sudden? And so at any rate, so then, usually people will just click, okay, I'm good with it, and they go on. But not me. Fine print lawyer, we got to dig on and see what these terms are so we know what we're getting ourselves into. So these may be standard terms in a meme, but here's what it said. I downloaded it and I sent it to myself so I could read it and share it with my fine followers here that like to know a little bit more than the average bear likes to know. But the section here on third-party content or services talks about this app may display, include, or make available content including images, videos, GIFs, and other data and information that may be subject to copyright and other intellectual property rights under the law. This content is provided to you as is for your information and your personal use only. So I'm going like, what do you mean personal use? What do you mean, just around my house? What does that even mean? You use this content at your own risk and discretion. So I don't think most people understand that they're using Mematic for personal use only, unless they consider using it on Instagram to be for your personal use. So it's kind of interesting. These are the terms. The content is as is. That means there's no warranties, representations, anything like that. And you use content in your own risk or discretion. That means, in theory, somebody, if they have an issue here, they have a copyright notice and takedown policy. Okay, so they will, if somebody, apparently what I'm reading through on this is somebody doesn't like your meme or your use of the meme, or maybe even the caption that you're using. Maybe somebody doesn't mind you using the photo, but they say, ooh, that caption offends me, or it's hate speech or something that I don't like. They may issue a takedown notice. They may even take it further and want to pursue a copyright infringement action. You don't know. And that's why I say when you're using your meme apps, whatever you're using, or your websites where you're pulling pictures down, I have people sometimes that say, well, it's Creative Commons, so it's free to use. I say, well, you got to read the Creative Commons license. You need to make sure that you're reading and printing it out. But reading this personal use only, makes me kind of go like, well, what's the pro version? What do you mean personal use only? It would be nice, Mematic, if you guys are out there, why don't you come and tell us what you mean by personal use only? What does that mean? Okay, so that's just a question that popped into my head. And it's a question that I'm asking, a fair and honest question of Mematic. If anybody's representing the company or wants to make an official statement, please let me know. But I think people are trying to figure these things out. So you never know if memes are legal. You have to kind of dig down and really thoroughly analyze what you're looking at. Now, that being said, looking at the pictures that I had on the other page, they're just pictures. They're just, the Spider-Man picture is a picture. Now, when you put a caption on it, that is your own. That is something, now we're segueing into fair use. Okay, so keep in mind if something is a fair use, which is a statutory right under copyright law, it's a statutory right to comment and criticize, transform things, make parodies of things. Those are statutory rights under the copyright laws of the United States anyway. And so when you transform something into something new, that can be deemed a fair use. That could be deemed legal. Okay, so if you have a funny caption, you transforming a picture to give it new meaning, there's a great argument that your use of the photo is fair use. Why? Because it's giving new meaning to the Spider-Man photo. Okay, so in my caption, we said, my lawyer, call your lawyer, two Spider-Mans pointing at each other. So that's kind of something new. So there's a good argument that notwithstanding these terms, it's a fair use. There's an argument that this is personal use because it's on my personal Instagram page. It's for my friends to see. It's for those who are my friends and followers to see. So, but I just found that interesting and I wanted to point that out. So are memes legal? Not always. Check your terms of use. Make sure you're being creative. Make sure you're transforming. I would say be very careful about hate speech and offensive things because artists and whatnot, they don't want to be associated with negative brands. I know that sucks. You're going, well, but I have the First Amendment. I know you have the First Amendment. We do videos on this, but be careful. Like I said, read those terms. Nowadays, it's just not sufficient to say, I agree to things because you don't know what you're agreeing to. Print it out. If you don't know, call a law firm like ours. We can give it a quick review. We can charge you a low flat rate fee to review what you're getting into, but make sure you know. So, but if you're transforming, it's parody, it's a short clip, hopefully you won't have any problems. Can I guarantee it? No. Do you have fair rights built into the statute? Yes, you do have fair rights, and many times fair rights is what makes memeing actually legal, okay? So I know it's kind of a little winding road there, a little roller coaster, but if you followed my train of thought, hopefully you understand it a little bit better. I know people like definite yes and no answers. It's not always that easy. And a lot of times when we do, if we're doing like fair use opinions where we're trying to analyze your fair use, this is the thought process that goes into it. Okay, so just so you know, and that fair use is a 4-factor test. I've got it on other blogs and videos, and we will talk about those separately again in the future as well. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. That's meme law. Let's just call it meme law. This is attorneysteve.com, the first name in legal services. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any topics you want to hear or any legal cases you think need to be covered and aren't being covered, let me know. Drop me a message right in the box there, and we can take a look at it. We respond to most of our comments, time permitting. But we appreciate your viewership. I got to run, got lots to do today. Have a great day. We'll talk again. Bye now.